Okay, so I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I think it was released on the PlayStation or the PlayStation 2 originally, I'm not completely sure. And right now I'm playing a port to the Xbox 360. So in case you didn't already know, Marvel is a group of superheroes and villains from, I think it was, like X-Men, Spider-Man, the Avengers. And Capcom, that just refers to Street Fighter characters like Ryu, Sanji, Ambition. So let's see, so I've got to choose 3 characters. I just chose that Sentinel robot guy. I think I also want Cable, I forgot exactly what he is. Here he is, I found it. I guess I'll do another Cable. So that's 2 Cables and Sentinel. I think that's a pretty good pair. I think this Sentinel is someone from X-Men. I forgot exactly what his role is. I'm not all that familiar with it, but some villain or something. And with this Cable, I think he's involved with X-Men. I think he's like the son of Cyclops or something. So I think how this works is I gotta get through these 7 stages, and each stage the computer gets a little more difficult. I'm playing on normal mode right now. Alright, so it's going pretty well for me so far, and I'm, learning a lot of attacks. Now the reason I chose 2 Vipers is because their hyper step is really powerful and watch. And I think he was blocking that time. It still did quite a lot of damage. Well, you gotta get him off. Kind of swarming the unit. Okay, so if you see that bar at the bottom, it says level 1 right now, and it goes up and down. So when you attack your opponent, that bar fills up, and each one of those is a special that you can use. And so you can use these assist specials, which you can have 3 guys special at the same time, which is really powerful. So if you get a 3 in the bar, then you can have all 3 of your characters come out and use a special at the same time. So once again, like I mentioned, Cable special is really powerful, and that's why I got 2 of them. I'm doing pretty well so far, just mauling them, laser beams. And I also have a second Cable. So they each have different assists. For one of these Cables can do the laser, the other one has this anti-air attack. So like if an enemy tries to approach me by jumping, then I can that other Cable's anti-air. So I'm going to try to make it really difficult for the enemies to approach me, and I'm going to keep putting lasers. Alright, so this is the hyper special I was talking about. There's quite a lot of damage, you can tell. Alright, so I almost took out Rogue, at least he's someone from X-Men. Alright, now there's this doctor guy, I'm pretty sure he's a villain from Spider-Man. I've almost got him. Uh-oh. So I didn't fully get him in that, but it still did quite a lot of damage. And also, you can switch characters like that. So, if you notice those little, I have those little health bars, and some of the bars are red. That red part can actually be recovered over time. So when you swap your party members out, while the other party members are resting and not battling, that red part of their health is recovering. So it's useful to just kind of switch your teammates out so none of them get too fatigued, and you just give the rest of your teammates a chance to recover. And on top of that, leaving your teammate in reserve and not allowing him to die allows him to use those assist moves, which can be pretty powerful. The best part about these assist moves is that there's no limit on it. It doesn't, take away any of your special bar or anything. It really, other than it gives your opponent a chance to attack the enemy, the players you have in reserve, it's not really a disadvantage. And on top of that, I think any damage they take while they're assisting you, it goes into the red part, it doesn't take away their actual health. So that way, as long as you last a while, then you just have that health recovery, and take a lot of damage while assisting you. Okay, so I'm not doing as well as I did on the previous battles, but I still have the advantage. Spider-Man is still losing health faster than I am. Look at that, I got it right there. So that took away almost half her health right there. And this guy can actually fly. I tend not to do it because I don't like, messing around with all these complicated button controls. I prefer the attacks with just, one or two buttons at the same time. Especially the ones that involve, like, pressing multiple buttons in a row, like A, B, C, all those. Not that there's a C button, but I was just kind of exaggerating. I'm only providing an example and kind of give you an idea of what I was talking about. But anyway, the point being, I try not to memorize button combinations too much. But an exception to that might be, like Sentinel's flying move. That's pretty helpful, and it's not all that complicated. You just push the control stick down and push the heavy kick and light kick. So this game actually divides your attacks into, instead of referring to it as buttons, they refer to it as punch and kick. So it kind of makes it a little confusing when I'm reading the move list and I'm trying to figure out what move to do or how to coordinate that together. But it does allow them to support it more easily. They don't have to change the button combinations to different consoles. So I think heavy punch is the top button or Y on the Xbox 360 controller. And that's the thing I'm doing right now. A lot of times it's projectile. It's for some characters it just be a punch. And then there's this light punch, it's the Y button. Again, this is referring to the Xbox 360 controller. Then I have this A button, that's light kick. And then the B button, that's this heavy kick here. So now, I think it's light punch along with light kick. It'll allow you to swap out characters. And the same goes for heavy punch along with heavy kick. So using these buttons allow you to swap out your characters anytime. Look at that, that just did a huge amount of damage. Thanks to that, I was able to knock out the first enemy. And this other enemy, he already had some damage taken away. I think they swapped out in the battle. Alright, so it shouldn't take long for me to take out this cactus thing. I really have no idea where this thing is from. Like whether he's from Marvel or DC. I cannot remember this guy at all. Okay, so now I'm facing some other enemies. I just like to jump a lot, so maybe I should use, yeah, this anti-air assist. That's really helpful. Alright, since I have enough specials stored up, I can probably him against you. I really like, you know, Cable's Hyper. That's probably the main reason I put in there. Alright, one more Hyper and I should do it. Look at that, that took her out. So. I think she was even blocking, but, you know,